So here's Wade now.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Lee at second. Chapman on at first with 2 down. Out to short, De La Cruz. They get the force. 3rd out. Giants leave a couple, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
First and second, 2 outs. Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Yeah, that's fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And a strike in there.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Next offering way off the plate.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this guy.
No outs, runner at first. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swinging a foul. Back, that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. And it's even up. And that's too high.
2-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. That one ripped. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. He's 0 for 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second, 2 outs. Matt McClain, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. Inside just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Reds 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Lodolo back to work. And there's a foul ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Fastball for a strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Adames batting for the 2nd time,
0-1.
and that's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Just misses. And that's ball 2. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Just off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And now it's even up.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
High fly ball out into left center field, and that is that. So the Giants leave 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Matt Chapman. Chapman, a former All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. That's a base hit, So a man on base to start the inning.
He's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Out to short, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Brings it in, and there's one down.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Flores in the box now, takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And there's a ball. Chapman over at second. Wade over at first with one away. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that one fouled off. The 2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Towards first. And it's off the bag. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. There's a strike. This one popped up. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swings and misses. Strike one. Swings through that. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready to go, bottom four. Now, here is Jeimer Candelario. And that one hammered way back. Gone! His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He got on playing with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
And now it's Austin Hayes. He reached on a walk his first time. Now fly ball to right center. Yastrzemski sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that drops in for a strike. And 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
One down, base is empty. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a curve misses outside. 3-2 now. Swing and a ground ball. And they got him.
Out.
Now batting the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Started after the 2-0, down to peel to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Boog, you got to move your feet, as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
Friedel at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even, 2-2. And that's outside. Matt McClain up next for the Reds. Fraley at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 for the Reds on the homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Popped up. Encarnacion Strand under it. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Willie Adames stands in. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And it is out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. His first homer of the year. It's 2-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Matt Chapman. He's 2 for 2. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one a little bit high.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle.
And now Terry Francona. New pitcher for the Reds, Taylor Rogers. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that's the third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And we're deadlocked. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. 0 for 2 in this one. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Reds need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him. Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious. Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that is that. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Top 6. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Strike 1.
0-1.
Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it's off the wall, but foul. Next pitch inside. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's outside. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a 3-2. In the air, left field. Hayes makes the catch. 1 down. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Out to short, De La Cruz. And he can't come up with it.
He's safe.
Go ahead run on base. Mike Yastrzemski getting ready to hit. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now the Reds manager. New pitcher for the Reds, Emilio Pagan. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering misses, and a count even 1-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Nice work from the Cincinnati pen there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Landon Root. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. He's already homered in this game. Squirts away a little bit. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Encarnacion Strand into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Hayes up to bat next, lays off for a ball. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, out, 2 away. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 0-1. And that one is inside.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now Elliot Ramos. Right through there for a strike. Pagan measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 2 down now, and here is Jung-Hoo Lee. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
No strike.
There's a strike. And it's fouled away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that's outside. 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And that is out of play. And a ground ball to first. Wade steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Miller getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. This one popped up. Chapman. 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
2 down, nobody on. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, new inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Ian Gibaut.
Number 79.
Swung on, belted. Friedl trying to get to it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Whips it across. First out in the top of the 8th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Patrick Bailey digs in now. And downstairs.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Man at second. That clips the corner. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Full count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. See you later. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 4-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
1 down. Now it's the DH, Wilmer Flores. And that's in for a strike. Foul ball. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Now the Reds manager, Sam Mole, gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Check swing, and he went.
1-1.
And the count 1-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Flores, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hayes settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Camilo Doval.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramos on the move. Makes the catch. And there's one away. And now it's Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 in this one. Rocketed out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one ran inside, almost got him. That one missed. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Next for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Squeezes it, and that is that. No runs on no hit.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win.